Hi guys, something somebody has asked me recently. Is it difficult writing about somebody who is vastly different from you? So that means characters that are different personalities, different ethnicities. I write about male characters, gay characters. I write about so many different kinds of characters. I'm big on diversity. I always talk about that. I've talked about it in other videos. I might be able to add one under here if I remember. Anyway, so yes, I think you can, and it's actually kind of easier than you might think, because generally speaking, if you're writing about a character, you're probably writing about a character you may not have a lot in common with. Now, some people do, and that's a little too close to home, I think. I don't know if I'd want to do that. Not to say my characters don't have things in common with me or have had similar situations, problems, that kind of thing. But to write about someone just like me would just be creepy and weird. I don't want to do that. Anyway, however, so generally speaking, you're always kind of writing about someone who's different from you, has different experiences, has different problems, and so on. So you already are. You probably already are. If you're writing. I shouldn't say you all already are, because I don't know if you write. But if you do. Anyway, generally speaking, we do anyway. So is it really such a stretch to write about someone who is male when you're female? Is it really such a stretch to write about someone who has a different ethnicity? I'm Canadian. I write about Mexicans, Colombians, Filipinos. I write about all kinds of people. I have been doing this for a few books now. I find it's interesting because when you start writing about a character, no matter who the character is or what their background is, you kind of fall into their way of thinking, and it's almost like their voice is in your head as you're writing, for lack of better words. And that started with my second book. My first book was Fire, and in Fire I wrote about a woman who was a little younger than me, but she was blonde and blue-eyed, and people thought it was me, and I'm like, no, it isn't. But that's another problem with writing about people that have similar traits to you. Anyway, her life was way more interesting than mine. She was a musician. Anyway, so then the second book, I thought, I want to write about this character, Jimmy, who had been featured in the first book, and I didn't really know if I could. I thought, how am I going to write from a male perspective? How am I going to write it from a teenage boy's perspective? I have no idea. So I thought, I'm just going to sit down and start writing and see where it takes me, what happens. And I was very, very surprised to learn that it just automatically, you just automatically know what to say. It's just very instinctual, and you just kind of follow the train of thought. And I to this day am surprised when I sit down to write about a different character. Some chapters I don't even know what I'm going to do till I sit down, and then there's just like a voice that tells you exactly what the story is, and you just gotta follow it. I know that simplifies it a lot, but yeah, that's pretty much what's going on when I'm writing. So it isn't such a stretch. So since that time, my second book I wrote from a male perspective, my third and fourth I wrote from a vampire perspective. That's a little bit different. I also thought, how am I going to do this? Same thing. I sat down, it just worked out. And then I started writing about different ethnicities, people from different countries, people who were involved in crime, things that I don't have experience with. And it was just very instinctual, and to the point that there was times I was writing about stuff and then I would go back and research and like, wow, I was right on track. I didn't even really know that for sure, but here we are. So as I've said before, back to what I've said in other videos, writing is very instinctual. You just follow that instinct. And even when you write about somebody who's vastly different from you in every way or any way, it just kind of works out. I don't know how to explain it. It's really awesome. It's fun. You see the world through someone else's eyes. You start to understand different points of view. You start to understand people that maybe you wouldn't have thought you'd ever understand. I think that's probably one of the things I love about writing. I see the world through so many different sets of eyes, and yeah, it really has opened my mind a lot about people Anyway, what do you think? What do you think? Do you think that that would be something you could do if you're a new writer? Do you think you could write about someone who's vastly different from you? If you're an experienced writer, have you done that? Have you done that? I'm just kind of curious. I might touch on this topic again in the future. I'm not really sure how, but I feel like there's more to say about this topic. I just can't think of it right now. Anyways, guys, thanks. Like my video, subscribe, hit the bell down here somewhere. I don't know where the hell that is, but hit it. And the videos come directly to your inbox. Anyway, have a great day, guys. Bye.